Hello and welcome to From the Desk with Jada Montemorano, the podcast where we explore everything in HR. We discuss trends, hot topics, and dive into the tools that help organizations improve how they attract, retain, and support their people, while also sharing how job seekers can land the perfect role during this tumultuous time. So grab your coffee and let's get into it. This is From the Desk with Jada Montemorano, where we bring the hottest HR news from the desk right to you. And today we are joined by Joey Price, the CEO of Jumpstart HR, a leading provider of HR outsourcing and consulting services tailored specifically for startups and small businesses. Alongside his leadership, Joey also spearheads Aspect 43, an innovative research division within the company that focuses on bridging the gap between HR tech providers and its users. But you can learn even more from Joey on his weekly podcast, While We Were Working, where he helps leaders who want to improve their approach to people management. The show dives into essential topics like employee engagement, workplace culture, and navigating HR law in today's fast paced modern workplace. And we're going to talk about all this today and so much more. So thank you so much, Joey, for joining us today.
Jada, thanks for having me. And I've got to say, that is the best intro that I've had my entire career. So thank you so much. And I'm glad to be here.
Thanks for joining us. Clip it, save it, play it on your forehead. We can work something out.
For sure. For sure. Thanks so much.
So we know that you've helped kind of build Jumpstart HR from the bottom up. It's a go-to spot for startups and small businesses, like I mentioned. So for listeners who may be new to your company, what do you guys do there and how does it work for specifically those types of companies and businesses?
Yeah. So Jada, what I found as a HR practitioner was that there was a large market out there of opportunity for small businesses, startups, and nonprofits that needed expert HR, but were primarily filling that HR seat with maybe someone who was good at administration or was someone who's organized with paperwork. And I realized that in those organizations, the employees didn't have a great employee experience. So as I moved along my journey as an HR practitioner in my career, I said, what if I created a company where we met the need of those small businesses, startups, and nonprofits, some that are ready to grow and some that are content with their size, and provide the strategic support that's needed from the HR function because we can't run away from the people issues that show up at work. And big HR issues don't just happen to big companies, they happen to small businesses as well. So you're talking all manner of compliance, payroll issues, employee relations matters, you name it. And so that was the reason for starting Jumpstart HR and building it into what it's become thus far.
It kind of got me thinking. I feel like you see this a lot on TV or in movies when it's about a company and there's the five employees, right? You don't really think, oh, one of those needs to be HR and needs to help all of those situations, like you said, payroll, compliance, if someone gets injured. So, how has that been working with these businesses that maybe only have a few employees? How do you make that happen?
Yeah, well, it's funny, Jada. You mentioned about the employees, the employer with five employees who says should HR be one of them. Well, I'd argue maybe it doesn't have to be one of the first employees, but it should be at least an advisor on your team.